Some kind of energy freedom fighter?
No, Mr. Gecko, I'm in this game to make money like anybody else.
So what about money, Jake? You like her?
Do I like her? I've never thought about money as a she.
Oh, she lies there in bed at night with you, looking at you, one eye open. Money never sleeps. And she's jealous. And if you don't pay close attention, you wake up in the morning, she might be gone forever. And I think you want to be in the family business. Which is what? Payback. Except I'm not in that business anymore. It's the one thing I learned in jail is that money is not the prime asset in life. Time is, and your time is just about up. You know, there's fortunes to be made. Hundreds of millions of dollars betting against this bubble. Just wish I had $1 million.
Hey, this is your entertainment ticket. Get us at www.yeticket.com. You know, I just saw a movie, and it kind of helped me to, understand where all my money went. But let me introduce my great panel here, my great cast members. This is
Michelle Solomon.
And
Steven Leibowitz.
the movie I'm talking about is Wall Street. Money Never Sleeps. Yeah. Directed by Oliver Stone. You know, he directed Wall Street, the first one, with Michael Douglas, and he won he won an Academy Award for this too. Well, this is like another part of this series. I don't know if it's a series.
Saga, the story.
Yes, second one.
It's a sequel, but it's sequel that
Yeah.
20 years.
You kind of want to know what happened to Gordon Gekko. I always did.
Well, he went to jail.
Yeah, I know, but I wondered, did he get out? Is he out of jail? You know, sometimes.
Well, he's out of jail now.
Now he is. And when you see the movie, you'll see that he is out of jail.
Well, tell us a little bit about the story, Steve.
Well, actually, the story's really not precisely about Gordon Gekko. It's about Gordon Gekko's daughter and the man she's engaged to, Shia LaBeouf's character, who's also just almost like what you imagine what Gordon Gekko was like in his early 20s. And he kind of wants to help when Gekko gets out of jail. He kind of wants to get his father, Gekko and his, and his fiancee, his daughter, back together again. And and he also has something going on, like the investment bank he was working for went under because Josh Brolin's character, who's also in this movie, is also very good, kind of helped make that happen. So he's also kind of looking out for revenge also.
Wow, and what else?
Well, it is a revenge movie. There's a bit of a romantic story that goes on that I didn't see much of that in the first Wall Street, which we'll talk about. But that Shia LaBeouf's character is engaged to Gordon Gekko's daughter, which creates this whole other layer of things that happen with a romance sense, and like you said.
But this is a part that made it more human, the romantic part, and also got more into other people's lives. For example, like Susan Sarandon, she's playing the mother of the Shia LaBeouf's character.
Right. And Karen Mulligan plays Winnie Gekko, Gekko's daughter. She's very good.
And you also mentioned Josh Brolin too, and in this a cameo by Charlie Sheen himself.
Yes.
As Bud Fox. You wondered what happened to him? Well, we see him at a charity ball.
That's right. And he talked about, what he's doing and things like that.
Which really is nothing but playing golf and giving a lot of his money away.
Exactly.
Which is exactly what this guy wants to do. But that's
no, I don't.
That's another review.
I want to do other things.
So the movie itself, for me personally, I don't know if I really like the romance part. I kind of like the first Wall Street where there was kind of all this energy and wheeling dealing. I think they did a great job with it. I think to come back and really just even attempt to do a sequel, and thank God they had Oliver Stone direct it, because I don't think anybody else could have pulled that off.
What do you think, Steve?
Oh yes, well he did a great job directing. I mean, he really makes use of the split screens again that he did in the first one. That works really well. He has a lot of great imagery in the movie. I mean, you have these when he just follows some kid playing with bubbles and stuff. So he basically says a lot just by he makes great use of close-ups. He knows how to sort of zoom in on a character, and and Oliver Stone didn't write this movie. He wrote and directed the first one. When someone gave him the script, he had no intention of directing this one, but when they gave him the script, he really liked it. He said, yes, I'll direct again. And he really, he's a very, people don't give maybe sometimes enough credit by being a real solid storyteller, and he really does, bring that out in this movie.
Yes, he really brought that out in this movie. He really told this story very well. But again, I enjoyed this story. I like the human interest, as I mentioned earlier. I like the relationship. Also, I like the relationship Shia LaBeouf had with his mom. But also, I like the relationship of people working on Wall Street, because they put Wall Street, the economy, and what's happening today with the government and things
takes
like
place in 2008 when basically everything really collapsed. So basically, the movie's not set in 2010 our time.
Right.
They didn't set it back when this when I guess the bubble burst.
Yeah.
But you do sit there and you feel like it's hitting home, because speaking of homes, they talk about foreclosures. They have newspapers where you remember the day in 2008, which wasn't too long ago, where the stock market dipped to the point
Yep.
where we all thought it was going to be, just
Yeah.
pandemonium.
And also, what I like too, it showed the banks going to the government begging them, "Hey, give us some money so we won't collapse. If we collapse, it's going to be worse than 1929." And they showed that too. And it also showed how some of these other big investment firms collapsed because someone else made them collapse.
Yeah, you
You know?
really see Josh Brolin's character as kind of, involved in this sort of Ponzi scheme thing, and that's, part of the gist of the movie. Josh Brolin, I think he's excellent, and he plays a really good bad guy in this one. I mean, he's really the nemesis. He's really the guy that, you're going to love to hate in that movie, for sure.
I saw you on television the other night. You are quite the bear. And be careful, or your daughter's financial health is now in our hands.
So it is.
Yeah, it is.
So it is. But your firm knows subprimes are crap. And the way you keep buying and various insurance swaps lately, I got to worry about my grandchildren's college education.
You like insurance.
What's not to like? Easy selling crack to kids in a school playground.
A credit default swap is a good idea. It's the execution that isn't.
Well, you know what they say. Bulls make money, bears make money, the pigs, they get slaughtered.
I thought this was a charity event, Gordon. Why don't you go find some?
I tell you what, I'll make you a deal, Breton. You stop telling lies about me, I'll stop telling the truth about you.
Wow, y'all sound like y'all like this. So, Michelle, I'll start with you. How many palm trees you gonna give it this?
I wasn't real hot on all the romance, like I said. I love romance, don't get me wrong, of course. But I really liked the energy the first Wall Street had, where it was just a lot more wheeling and dealing. But I liked it overall. I'm going to go with 3.5 palm trees.
Oh, just a little bit above average.
Little
Okay.
bit, yeah.
Right. Well, I understand what about the whole wheeling in the first one, but you don't want to repeat, see the first one all over again. So I like the extra, touch of the human story to it. I'm going up to 4 palm trees, Al.
Wow, so it's a great film for you. You know what? I agree with Steve. It's a great film. She almost got it up there, but I can understand where she's coming from. She wanted to see more of that, what she saw before. But, hey, it's a great movie. Wall Street Money Never Sleeps.
So you're getting 4 palm trees, too.
Yeah, 4 palm trees.
Four. Right.
Four palm
Four.
trees.
Four.
That's right, exactly. Well, this is us. This is
Michelle Solomon.
Steve and Leibowitz.
This is your entertainment ticket. Get us at www.yeticket.com and keep watching us every day.
And the day after.
And the day after that.
Now I know where my money went.